Peace and blessings. Hi, it's Ashante Queen Fernandez, and I am going to be doing a New Year's reading for my Virgos. So Virgo, we're going to be going over some of the New Year's energy that's coming up for you in 2020. We're going to talk a little bit about the healing messages that were left from 2019 that you needed to learn. Then we're going to move into some of your love, relationships, and emotions in 2020, as well as career and finance in 2020. And we'll finish off with the healing journey that you're going to be on in 2020, okay? So, let's get started. Of course, this is going to be a general reading, so it may not apply to everybody. If you want a more specific, intricate reading, definitely go on over to Gemini Holistics and check out our services page where we have a lot of the information available for you to be able to book your own New Year's reading for yourself, as well as any other of the services or readings that we have. And again, you can use the code ANGEL999 to be able to receive 15% off in the month of January anytime you're going ahead and booking any of our services or readings. So just go on over to GeminiHolistics.com if you want a personal reading with more in-depth detail and insight into anything, including any of the things that come up in this reading. Okay? All right. So I'm going to be working with 3 decks. I'm going to be working with the Crystal Oracle deck, the Archangel deck, as well as the Romance Angel deck. And we're going to use those to get some more insight into the specific different areas that are in your life. Okay. So my amazing Virgos, each of the readings I'm starting off with a healing stone, and your healing stone is going to be blue lace agate. Blue lace agate is a wonderful, peaceful stone. It helps a lot with calming yourself, centering yourself, balancing yourself, and coming in with the energy of peace. So this is going to be the stone that kind of speaks to you guys for 2020. If you guys are interested in purchasing that stone, again, you can go on over to GeminiHolistics.com and you can inbox me for special services and I can special order it for you. And that will work as well. All right. So let's open up. Call upon Archangel Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel to be in the 4 corners to cleanse and clear this space. I ask that you open up a divine line of clear and truthful communication. All negative energies and entities be banished to the 4 corners now. You're not welcome here, Ashe. All right. Please give me the healing message for Virgo for 2019. Aha. Okay, Virgos, I've got your reading here, your New Year's reading, and I'm going to read it for you guys. If you guys are interested in seeing the full spread I'm going to actually pull the cards and show them to you because I'm doing something a little different today. I'm actually coming on camera. The other New Year's readings, I've been off camera, trying some different things in the formatting. You know, not every day I'm able to get on camera. So I want to still bring you guys as much content as possible. But today, we'll see which one you guys like better. Let me know if you guys like me being on camera. If you guys like me being off camera, it doesn't matter to you. Let me know in the comments down below and we'll go from there. All right, Virgos. So the first card that comes up for you as your healing message that was brought from 2019 and the overall general energy of 2019 for you. The energy that comes up here is Moonstone and it's cycle, okay? And it's inverted. So it looks like there were some issues with syncing up your energy with what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to achieve, and what it is that's happening. There may have been some things that came to end, like there might have been significant situations or relationships that came to a full end. There might have also been some energy around really learning how, if you're a feminine energy or you're a woman, there might be some energy with getting in tune with your own rhythms and cycles, the cycles of your body, the rhythms and cycles there. There might be a call or need to pay attention to those things as well. But for the most part, it just looks like there was a lot of, there might have been like an issue or a problem with you really being able to sync up or get in alignment with what you wanted to manifest and what was happening and what was going on simultaneously. So you might have experienced, again, some a little bit of tumultuousness. There might have just been some situations or things. This could, again, be anything. It could be your relationships, your romantic relationships. It could be something in career or finances. There might have been just situations that you were like, okay, this did not necessarily work out the way that I wanted to, and it's not for lack of trying or not for lack of effort. It just, the energy just wasn't there. So the big takeaway from that would be really learning how to align yourself with the natural cycles and energies of time. Pay attention to things, because a lot of stuff is going to be coming up in this upcoming year 2020 that's going to be talking about you know, major changes, astrological changes. There are going to be a lot of like lunar eclipses. As today's the lunar eclipse. I'm actually filming this on the 10th of January. So 10th of January is a lunar eclipse, a full moon lunar eclipse. So there's going to be a lot of lunar, solar eclipses, full moons, new moons, a lot of stuff that's going to be very powerful this year. Pay attention to stuff like that, because it's going to help you to be able to sync up and tune in to a lot of the things that you need to accomplish and achieve for yourself, whether it be in your health, be in your career, be in your romance area, whatever areas it is. It's really about really syncing up with that. Okay, so really sync up with that energy, Virgo. All right, so the next card that comes up is your love and your relationship card, okay? And this card that comes up here is attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, okay? And this is in the romance area for you guys. So, or the emotional area, love, relationships, whatever, regardless of if you're looking for that or if you're not. This can pertain to many different aspects and many different things. The biggest takeaway that I get from this situation is that you're going to be able to cultivate the things that you want, whether it be in romantic relationships or overall across the board. You're going to be able to cultivate that when you enjoy yourself by slowing down, really looking at the moment, really understanding what's going on. Look at this card. This woman is like literally stopping to smell the roses. So when's the last time that you really stopped to smell the roses? You really took yourself out of just, you know, workflow, and allowed yourself a moment to breathe, center, focus. It's going to help you really get to those next pivotal levels, especially inside of romance. If you're having issues in this particular area, it's because there might be a lot of different things distracting you, or a lot of different things that are taking you out of the moment. You might be anxious about things because maybe past situations didn't work out. You might have your doubts about situations and things like that. There may be some anxiety that comes up about what could happen or what could possibly go on or go wrong. The biggest key thing is going to be here is to keep your, self-centered and grounded in the now. Keep yourself centered in the moment, because when you learn to really enjoy that moment, when you learn to enjoy the journey, when you learn to enjoy the aspect of wherever you are, whether it's being in a couple, whether it's being single, whether it's somewhere in between, dating, or whatever the case may be, or in any relationship situation, it doesn't matter. Wherever you are, learn to enjoy that moment, okay? Oh, but I don't think I prefaced by saying this. This is for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Sorry, I'm starting off with you guys. I'm doing something a little different. So, so for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, really just learn to enjoy yourself in the moment, okay? That's going to help attract more love for you, because it looks like, you might be distracted. You might be tempted to look into other things or other areas, and you really need to learn how to focus on the now, okay? So go ahead and get into that. So the next card that comes up for career and finance for 2020, and this is one of my favorite cards in the Archangel deck. It's the card of Counselor. It says, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So in the career area, it's like you're being called more to get into the aspects of however you're serving others. If you have ideas for businesses, or you're a part of a business, or you're in an industry that serves other people, if you're in the medical industry, if you're a literal counselor, a psychologist, you're a healer, spiritual healer, holistic healer, whatever it may be. You could even be in the nursing field, any place where you're taking care of other people. That's really going to step up and rev up this year. You being able to help other people and you tapping into that natural healer that's inside of you is going to allow you to just really be able to benefit and heal some of the other areas. Even if it's just a regular office job, you might be looked on as like a sort of counselor inside of the office. People might come to you and ask you for advice, or know that you're the type of person that they can go to and depend on. Excuse me for the background noise. They can kind of come to and depend on for certain types of levels of advice and comfort, and kind of being able to help mediate certain things. Be careful not to overwork yourself with that. Make sure if you're empathic, that you're taking the precautions that you need to make sure no one's violating your boundaries. But still inside of that, there could be a lot of situations opening up. Also, I keep hearing like consulting. So maybe this is for some of you, or maybe this is for one person specifically. But if you've been thinking about going into consulting or something along that line, that's a good thing to try and like get into. So if somebody has like a consulting business, or they've been looking into consulting jobs or situations like that, that would also be something that's really potent and can increase your abundance, your finances, and your career in 2020. So that's the energy that comes up for you there, Virgo. So the next card that comes up for you, Virgo, is your healing journey in 2020, and the card that comes up here for you is Black Obsidian, and it's the shadow. So it's inverted. So this year is not going to be an easy year by any means, as far as it goes down to coming into some of the inner work that you're going to have to do. You're really going to have to dig down deep, Virgo, and face some of the parts of yourself that are negative, that are coming up to the surface. I feel like I keep hearing self-doubt. There's parts of you that doubts yourself, that doubts your ability, or doubts that you're able to get through. And some of you, and that actually causes like anxiety for some of you. Some of you, and this is not uncommon because you're ruled by Mercury. I'm ruled by Mercury too. Like, that's the Mercury struggle. Anxiety is the Mercury struggle. Because sometimes you can overthink things, or you can overanalyze. And it might not be like self-confidence or self-awareness and like the typical perspective. You might know that you can do something, but you can't stop yourself from having those negative thoughts about what if this goes wrong, or what if that goes wrong. And it's almost like I get some people saying like, I can't stop because if I do, or I can't rest, or I can't relax because if I do, it all falls apart. So you're gonna have to really dig into that. This, again, like I said, it's a general reading, so each person might have their own particular experiences with that. But in 2020, there's going to be a lot of confrontation of some of those particular things. I'm hearing like negative habits. So if like you have negative ways in which you're coping with your anxiety or your stress, like if you keep like, you know, if you're a smoker or someone who drinks or uses substances to kind of cope, or if you're someone who like uses food or compulsions, shopping, things like that, any compulsive behaviors, look at those underlying issues and see why those areas are kind of, and somebody came in with like negative relationships. Very strong, like choosing the wrong partners, or choosing the wrong mates, or choosing toxic relationships, codependent relationships. That's not for all of you, but again, like I said, any of those particular areas, what's that underlying part of your personality that that a lot of people normally suppress? Virgos are perfectionists, so they like to deal with this idea of who they believe they are and they're supposed to be, this idea of goodness, this idea of morality. But this year is going to be deconstructing that, making you look at the parts of yourself that maybe you've tried to shove off to the past, or you've tried not to cope with, or really like getting in touch with some of those emotional areas that may not be the parts that you really want to deal with, but they're parts that you need to deal with because, hey honey, it's 2020. You gotta really start making some of that effort to go deeper. We can't just stay on the surface anymore. So, and if you want to stop repeating those cycles, those negative cycles, maybe that you experienced in 2019, it's gonna require you to do some of that inner work. But you got it. I mean, there's a part of you that you're ignoring that has the answers. So it's really more about stilling yourself. Yep. So that's what I see for Virgos for your New Year's overcast. Again, like I said, this is a general reading. If you guys are interested in getting a personal New Year's reading, go on over to GeminiHolistics.com. Click the services tab. Come down to the New Year's reading and also put in Angel 999. You'll be able to get a 15% off discount for the month of January on any of the services that we have. So go on over there, get your New Year's together, get your energy, get your life, whatever questions you have, whether it be love, career, finances, whatever it is, go on over there and book a personal reading if you have more questions. Okay? So, love you, Virgos. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope it was insightful and impactful for you guys. I'm going to actually be posting to a full moon reading soon, so stay up for that. Stay aware of that. I'm going to be recording that pretty soon. So, love you guys so much. Peace and so many blessings. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video with anyone who you think it will benefit. And I will see you guys next time for whatever other videos that we have coming up. I will let you guys know, keep you guys posted, and we'll be more regular with this. All right? Peace and blessings. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to let me know if you like me being on camera, off camera. What's your preference? How do you best integrate the energies? All right? Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.